the difference between like live instrumentation and actually rapping over somebody's track, it's a different thing. You know, it's like the difference between somebody writing your shit, you writing your shit. It's the difference between you actually knowing how to play an instrument and not knowing how to play an instrument. It's an art. So, you know, making a record, I'm not taking nothing from that. But performing the record, that's what people really pay to see. So you're starting to see it on Instagram. When someone has a dead show, they start to blow people up. You got a bum show. Now, I've been saying it for a while. It could ruin your career if you got a hit record and then you perform it in front of 100,000 people and you got it. Yeah. They ain't fucking with you. And the person that just performed doesn't have a hit record, they just tore you down. So a hit record don't make you a better artist. It just makes you a better person in the studio for that second. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not how you become great. You know what I mean? So like when you imagine what your future looks like, is it you performing in a strip club or are you performing in an arena? Are you performing in a club or a festival? You know? How many people you want in front of you? 100,000 or 100?
100,000.
And the 100,000 are used to seeing people that have a good show. They paying to see people. They sitting for 3 days, pissing in a porta potty and dirty to see a good show.
Word.
And they're comparing your show to everyone else's they just saw. So if somebody just came through and even in a festival, what they do is you start out in an empty tent and people gotta walk by and hear you go in it. And that's how you fill up your tent.
Wow.
For real.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should go really spend time at a festival and really see what that looks like. You know what I mean? Because you want to know what your consumer likes, what they want to buy, how they want to buy it, and you got to know what it feels like when you're selling it to them.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're a boxer and you never got in the ring before, and all of a sudden you got 100,000 people watching you fight, you might choke.
Gotcha. I know with the comedians, they take their material out on the road and get it before they do the HBO special. Like you gotta go see what works, go back to the drawing board. Yeah.
Bottom line is Bob Marley used to rehearse 8 hours a day. Period. If he had to rehearse 8 hours a day, why would you think you don't have to? If you want to be that great, then you have to really, it's not something that just happens. Everyone has the ability to be great. It's how hard they work at it. Over and over again. Like, you could have good DNA and genetics, and you know, but if you eat wrong, you know, your body's going to show it. But if you lift weights every day, you put that pain in, regardless, the muscle's going to build. But none of that happens overnight. You don't get strong like that overnight. You know what I mean? Everything takes rehearsal. Everything is an art. And the more you prepare, the more you care.
I heard it here from the big homie.
If you love music, why would you not rehearse? If you love making music, if you don't like performing your records, if you wouldn't do it for free when nobody's watching, then you don't love it. You're doing it for the wrong reason. So that's why we come in here, you know, we perform.
Every Thursday.
You know, and we go hard.
We here.
It don't matter. We like, it ain't about, none of these records is out. We just having fun performing them, and then the best version of it is the one we're gonna capture. And then we get in the studio and then, you know, we knock it out like that. And when the shit opens back up, we hit the road. Coming to a school near you.
You already know.
It's all set up.
Again, big homie Dame Dash, thank you again for letting us come to the Dame Dash Studios here in Burbank, California. You flew out here from all parts of the globe, you know, from West Virginia, you know, from, I guess it's just north, right? We just here. Yeah. Oh, no, I got my boy SK, who came from Kentucky, you heard me? Bluegrass State, the building.
The number one point I want to make is, you know, principle is the plug for the cool shit.
Talk to me nice. I'm out here repping my boy Rod with his bumping right here, you heard? Yeah.
The principles, these are the principles they try to hide, the ones that actually inspire you to be better, the ones that tell you the truth. So this is the platform we showcase the ones that they try to, like, you know, when they show us helping us, they don't show that. You know what I mean? We just had, like, you know, 20 principles here. We talked for days. They didn't write about none of that.
How many shows? How many shows we did?
Like 30.
How many pictures, Dang? How many pictures?
2,000.
Come on, talk to me nice. And Columbus Short worked them out, right?
Yeah, Columbus Short, everybody working out, you know, beginning of the day, work during the day, capture it, you know, get the vibe, edit it up, have it out, get that work out.
And the crazy thing about it, Dame had the whole crew here. He had the makeup here, he had the editor here. So while we was doing shows, he had him back to editing and putting it right on. on Instagram, Facebook, and all that other social media stuff. So it was like real time money right there.
It's rapid action. You got to remember the people that you're in competition with are working that hard and that fast. So you have to move at a professional level. There's different speeds that people move. You know, an amateur speed is very slow. But professional speed, just like in sports, the difference between a professional football player, a professional boxer, or basketball player is how fast they can do that shit. How quick they can get to the hoop. How fast they can run to catch that football. It's just how quick you can do it. And it has to be perfect. So you're looking at how nice basketball is. You see Lonzo and his brothers and all that. That shot did not just happen. They wake up at 6 in the morning and 4 in the morning and they do that shit until it just becomes natural. None of that just happened. Any professional rehearses to do it quick and on point and all the time. If you're not doing that, you're an amateur. You know?
So all of the up and coming folks out there, you're going to tell them they should be practicing 8 hours a day with Bob Marley at least, right?
Until you get to Bob Marley status. Once you are Bob Marley, you can do 8 hours a day. You understand what I'm saying? Before that, it should be 23 hours a day. One suit. That's your dream. Like, you know, I remember when I was outside, you know, and I had a dream of getting to a certain place, I was on that block 6 in the morning till I was done with everything. And as soon as I got to get more and get it back, I never let that block not have no work on it until I got where I needed to go. You know, it's a grind until you shine.
You're ready.
And then that's when you can sit on your behind. Pause. I'm riding up there.
Yeah, you already know. Billy Pablo.
You know what I'm saying? But that's Thursday. Billy Pablo. You know? But that's that, really. So, you know, what I thought would be interesting is now that we've done the show, let's make some music. You know what I mean? Do some new music so y'all could also go back to some new music as well.
It's love. So all y'all out there, Instagram land, so big homie called me today. It's crazy when you see Dame Dash come across your phone. Like, that's crazy. So the big homie calls me, what y'all doing? What y'all doing out there? I'm like, you know, we just about to just go back to the house and do what we doing here. Like, nah, go to the spot. So Nicolette, we got to drop some joints with Nicolette right now. So yeah, it's all right. So thank you, big homie, for inviting us back to your crib. He opened up, he opened it up for us and we here.
Yeah, here, you're not going to hustle. You're not going to ever go back. We was here, we ain't do that. Nah, we was here, we worked until you left. It's only right to work till you left. You know what I mean? So, you know, let's get it going. You know, we want to stop the live.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we're going to perform what we made today. Holla.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.